Hey guys, I'm making this video because I can't sleep and I want to. This video I'm going to be talking about how I was replaced and how I got attached. This is all pretty recent. It took place months ago and it all happened within 1 month, from late December of 2025 all the way to late January of 2026. So let's go. This all started with a girl adding me on Snapchat a day before Christmas, I believe. I added her back. I didn't think much of it. Then a couple days after Christmas, that's when I start thinking about hitting her up. But before I do, I check her profile and she has no pictures or videos of herself. So I'm basically taking a shot here. I sent the snap to her. She sent one back. We start chopping it up. And I even mentioned like maybe we should see each other someday, get to know each other. And I was trying to be slick, saying we could even see each other tonight if that's cool with you. She agreed to see me the night that we started talking. You're probably thinking, oh, you knew what you were doing. I did. I did know what I was doing. I hate that I have to say it like that, but it's the truth. And her agreeing to see me the night we just started talking too was a red flag, but I ignored it. I get home a couple hours later, we're still talking to each other. I ask her what she looks like and she sends me a video and a picture of herself, and I think, okay, I got lucky because this girl is pretty. She ends up asking me how old I am, and at the time I was 19. This girl was 22 at the time. So I pick her up a couple hours later, we come home, we talk to each other, and you can guess what happened after that. She stayed the night. I drop her off at home and we continue talking to each other. And it even gets to a point where we start FaceTiming. She starts jokingly saying things like, oh, you're mine. You better not be talking to other girls. And she starts calling me papi and baby. And I'm like, what are we doing here? Even though she's saying all those things, I'm keeping my guard up. Like, I'm not trying to play into that game. She wasn't saying these things in a crazy, possessive way. She was actually joking, but in a way I could kind of tell that she was being serious. And I do believe that FaceTiming her almost every night was kind of where I made a mistake, because I did kind of start to develop a little bit of feeling, but not too much, because this girl's attached. At the moment, at least, I'm not. So we're making plans to see each other again, and I pick her up and we come back home, start watching a movie, start talking about the music we like. And she even mentioned to me how she applied to work at Barnes & Noble. They declined her, but her telling me that made me think, you're cool as fuck. Like, this girl was, I liked talking to this girl. We get all that out the way, and you can guess what happened again. It's a cycle. We're still talking to each other, still staying consistent, and for the third time we meet up, we're just laying here, we're talking to each other, and we eventually open up. She opens up to me and she starts crying. The first thing that popped up in my head was to hold her, and that's what I did. I held her in my arms. I was telling her, you'll be okay. And we just laid there and fell asleep. We wake up the next morning. I was telling her, like, you'll be okay. I really did feel bad for her. We're still talking, still FaceTiming, and we make plans to see each other again for a fourth time. And the same thing happens. Like I said, it's a cycle. Now, after the fourth time we meet, that was the last time I ever saw her, but we're still texting each other, right? 2 weeks go by and we're planning to see each other again. So we're talking and we're making plans to see each other on the weekend. And during the middle of the week, I have a dream. The dream was I heard her talking to another guy and she's about to hook up with him. So I burst into the room and I'm just looking at her like, this is what we're doing now? I walk out, storm out of the house, and then I finally wake up. And I remember just feeling so angry and confused. And that's kind of where I was starting to realize, like, I'm starting to like this girl. A couple days go by. It's Friday now, and I'm telling her, I'll see you tomorrow. I get off early and I'll let you know when I'm home. She tells me, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. After I get off of work that day, I get home, I send her a snap, and she sends one back after I got out the shower. And I see the picture that she sent, and it's like half her face and half her neck. And I see a mark on her neck, and I'm like, that's a fucking hickey. I automatically questioned her. I asked her, who gave you a hickey? And she starts deflecting, like she's trying to play stupid. But I asked her, who gave you a hickey? And then she apologizes. She's saying she's sorry. I ask her, are you seeing other guys? And she tells me, I saw one guy. I asked her when, and then she tells me, last night. You know that feeling when your heart just drops to your ass? That's what happened. That's how I was feeling. I felt heavy, dude. And I was just confused and jealous. My pride really took a hit. I was asking her, like, why? Why did you do it? And she's over here saying, estás celoso, saying that I'm jealous. And I just wanted to know why. And she said, not to be rude or anything, but because I can. I don't owe anyone anything. And that was a brutal answer, but it was the truth. I talked to her for a little bit after that. Then eventually we just stopped talking to each other completely. And later that night, I turned everything off in my room, turned my galaxy light on, laid down, put some music on, and stared at the ceiling. I just laid there trying to think, but I couldn't. And I even sent a message to my older brother saying I love him. And I thought about how she was saying, you better not be talking to other girls, but here she was messing with another guy. And I also thought about how when she told me what she had done, power changed, because at first it was her who was attached. And then when she told me that, it was me who got attached. It hurt. It really did. But, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I learned a very valuable lesson. I was using this girl for my own selfish desires. And, karma got my ass. I always knew I was replaceable, but I never thought it could happen like this. And it stung me in a very, very bad way. But, you live and you learn. So, that's my story. Hope y'all enjoyed it, guys. Thank you.